Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your February 2023 monthly reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. This will be a 9-card spread, beginning, middle, and end of the month reading. I'll also pull some energy oracles to see what type of energy you've got lingering around you for the entire month. And we'll pull some angel tarot to get an idea of what the messages you are receiving from your angels, spirit guides. Let's see. Okay. I don't see any major arcana so far, so could be a lot of little things that you're having to take care of this month. So yeah. Hey, so thank you guys once again for all the love and support. Remember, the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views, it's a bonus live reading with me. Make sure that if you choose to subscribe, or if you're already subscribed, I am so grateful that you have your notifications turned on. Your next reading after this will be your mid-month bonus, and it will be love-centered. Okay. And your weekly and your angel readings are also coming out. Okay, interesting. I told you this is going to be a month of you taking care of business, you taking, sorting things out, especially on the financial front. When it comes to work, career, business, definitely feel like there's a lot of choices and options that need to take place. Doing your research this month and knowing your worth, knowing what you need, in terms of return on investment, what you're putting forth. Is it coming back your way? If you have not caught any of your other readings, I will link your playlist up here. And let's see. Okay. Any repeated messages? Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Wands, 2 knights here and 2 pages, 10 of Coins, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. Interesting. You go from the Knight of Swords to the Page of Swords, the Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands. But right in the middle at the top, you've got the King of Swords. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and another 8. Some of you, 888 is of significant meaning, or just 88. You could have been born in 1988. August 8th may be of significant meaning to you. Your angel card messages here are the Star, 5 of Water, and 9 of Air. So a lot of healing, a lot of taking care of business, things that have been left undone or unfinished business. In my head, I'm seeing that unfinished symphony card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. It feels as though anything that you've kind of let go or haven't completed, it's now a time for you to complete cycles. That could be in terms of contracts, legal contracts, financial contracts, bills that need to be paid. Perhaps you forgot about something that was due, and then it's like it turned into a big ball of worms. It downloaded. It came downstream to you in a much bigger way. Financial constraints, the energy of financial constraints. This is interesting because you have the financial constraints card with Archangel Chakra. First Chakra Archangel Michael. It's too early in the morning, guys. And I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm sorry for the coughing. You guys, I've been sick for a few weeks already. This has been really a hard time for me. So I have not been able to go live, just an FYI. So if you notice how the video may seem as though there are parts that are cut out, it's just simply my coughing. I pause the video so that hopefully I don't cough on video. So there's that. Financial constraints, first chakra Archangel Michael here. Archangel Michael is here to remind you that he will guide you through any difficult situation. He will guide you. He will protect you. Lean on him, call on him. He will help you stay grounded. And I'm hearing the words stabilize. So some of you may be fearing that you're not in a financially stable place right now. Maybe some of you went a little over the top over the holidays. You're still trying to recover. You may have had some big unexpected expenses. You may have tossed, and I'm hearing it toss, like threw money towards a project, an idea, an investment, because it just felt good to you at that time. Don't start second guessing yourself simply because the return on investment has not been as quickly as you had hoped. Doesn't mean you won't recover. It doesn't mean it's a total loss. However, if you really start putting that type of energy and focus into it, and you don't hold on to your vision, then essentially you're manifesting out of fear and worry. And instead of manifesting the best possible outcome, you really will be manifesting worst case scenario, right? So if you need some help, some guidance to, help stay grounded, clear-minded, to manifest and move forward out of a place of serenity, a place of security, a place of financial footing, stability, not out of fear. Even if at this very moment you are experiencing financial troubles and you're like, how do you want me to manifest out of financial security if I ain't got no money, girl? But it's important to excuse me, it's important to not focus on exactly what is, but what will become the end game. The tough part is that you're already in that energy, for those of you that are, right? Because it's very difficult to ignore the current time, the current energy, the current situation. But it doesn't mean you're there for the long term. It doesn't mean you're there for the long haul. So soften it as you think about it, right? Accept where you are. If you are in current financial constraints, if you are in a current state of financial difficulty, soften it by saying, okay, I've been in worse places, if you have, right? This isn't the worst. I've gotten out of worse places. I've always been able to make ends meet. Things are always going to work out for me in the end, regardless. I've just got to tough it out. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to balance out. I'm going to be able to get grounded financially. I got to watch my spending. I got to make better choices and movements to allow this to come to me and flourish. So I do feel like this energy of financial constraints is very, very temporary, because with Archangel Michael, you also have the door to value. So again, this is, your Archangel here letting you know that you can manifest debt and financial constraint when you are in the low vibing energy of fearing worst case scenario, fearing that that's going to be what happens next. How many times have people said, oh, I just know this isn't going to work out, and they're constantly affirming worst case scenario, and then boom, it happens. And it's one of those, see, I told you, I knew it wasn't going to work out. I should have just listened to my intuition. However, you can shift that. You can pivot that. You could start manifesting out of, knowing what it's going to feel like or be like when you do get the best possible outcome or the financial security. Okay, so door to value, you really are looking at where you feel the most valued, where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. I also feel, again, if there are opportunities for investment, if you're investing in some starter company, in a friend's business, you are deciding to invest in something for yourself or for your future financially, right? If an opportunity comes knocking your way and you're being pushed into it, and you're just like, wait a minute, I haven't even had time to think about it, and they're selling you like a really good outcome without you doing any research, I'm hearing very, very clearly, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into. Yes, sometimes things that sound too good to be true might be. Other times, trust your intuition when it's telling you this is a good deal. This is your opportunity. Now's the time to take that leap of faith. Now's the time to move forward on these types of investments or business ideas, creative ideas, business growth, whatever it may be for you. I also feel that this is a very specific message for someone, not everyone. If you have been or are in a relationship where you're feeling unvalued, where you're not feeling appreciated whatsoever, this is someone who's a taker, an energy vampire. This is someone who is very controlling and manipulative, likes to play the head games. For whatever reason, they've got money issues, and so they bank on you, literally. Like, they've got, they're irresponsible with their money. They don't know how to manage it well. They don't know how to handle, regular life responsibilities. They blow their money, and you end up picking up the slack. You end up bailing them out. You end up helping them out. And it makes you feel imbalanced at the end. And then it makes you feel, you know, less than and unworthy. Again, this is not for everyone. This is for someone very specific because it's coming through very strong. I do feel that as you work with Archangel Michael, he will help ground you and protect you and your energy and stand your ground and be able to say, no more, like enough's enough. This has been going on for far too long, longer than it should have ever. And I do feel like this person will come back and try to manipulate their way into like, oh, so now you're not going to help me. Like they're going to make you the bad guy for not wanting to help them out, even though it's really them that needs to get their financial shit in order. So I feel like there's a warning that you're going to be sending out saying, listen, XYZ is the date. Have it together. After that date, don't ask me for shit. Don't ask me for money. Don't expect me to cover you. Don't expect me to bail you out. This isn't a relationship, or this could be, you know, your children. It could be with more than one children as well, right? Especially if they're already adults and they've got a way to make their means, but yet somehow they still come home and ask you for help, ask you. And it's like they flew the coop. It's like they left the nest, but they still come back home to ask for more money or more financial assistance or more whatever it is that they haven't quite figured out how to create a life or balance for themselves. Okay. I do feel like you are going to be handing down that warning sign. So again, that was very specific for someone. You may get some resistance here. You may get some, you know, I'm working on this and, you know, oh, how could you at this time? I was really, you know, expecting you to help me with this. And it's like, I feel like someone here is saying, I've helped you long enough. It's time for you to fly, little birdie, fly, right? You know, letting that go. And so just keep that in mind. For those of you that are in that energy where this is your children, I do feel like now the lesson is not so much of trying to cut them off financially, but wanting them to learn the value of money, wanting them to learn the value of hard work and, you know, coming on their own. Like, what's going to happen the day that you're not here? How are they going to manage? Are they going to plan on doing this forever? Well, no, at some point they have to figure out that maybe they don't need that $200, you know, mani-pedi nails or whatever, or that, you know, $2,000 bag, whatever it may be, right? I do feel like it's very important for them to value money, and that's like the point you're getting across to them, rather than blowing theirs, taking care of theirs, and then blowing yours. Okay. So I feel like there is this feeling of wanting to take care of your children and securing their future, wanting to set money aside, but it's almost as though they're already dipping into whatever money you've set aside for them. Okay, so if this is money that you were planning on leaving them in the future, you know, this is like they're already dipping into that stash is what I'm hearing. Okay, so, and I feel like you're there's a little bit of stress and worry here that, am I going to have anything left to leave them? Are they depleting whatever resources? So for those of you that are older, I do feel like this is a type of worry where you're like, there is no more money coming in. This is the money I planned on leaving you. So like, realize that the day I die, you know, like you ain't getting shit now. You've already spent it. So I feel like there is the sense of immaturity here with a few people. I don't mean a few Aries, but I mean a few people that you may be dealing with. There's that sense of immaturity. I mean, you could be dealing with another Aries or a fire sign child, air sign child, but I do feel like, oh, and I just heard, well, maybe even if it's not air sign child or fire sign child, but it's one that has a little bit more of that like anger tantrum issue, very much feeling entitled. And then, you know, someone who's very like, can sell snow and ice to an Eskimo, right? Very, very big with their words and how they try to maneuver and get something out of you even after you've said no. Anyway, I just want to end that part there because I know that's not for everyone. So let's get to it here. You've got the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so Knight of Wands, Page of Wands here. This could be you, your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire sign energy, but you've got a lot of air as well, and you've got some pentacles. So this is, you know, strategy. energy. This is, planning for your future, planning for, investments, and how you're going to handle money, how your children will handle money. What I feel like some of you may be even working on like living wills and trusts and things of that nature, securing your financial path, your financial future, and securing your children's as well if you have any. I also feel that those of you that have come into money, or are about to, because I feel like some of you, it literally feels like you go from rags to riches, like you go from either mediocre means or like, very, very low living type of energy, like you can barely make ends meet, right? I never want to say those words, it just didn't come out right. I don't know how to, I don't want to say like low income, but like your upbringing or your whatever you've been able to provide thus far have not always been where you could even make a living wage or create a substantial amount of savings or anything. I feel like some of you at some point in your life didn't even have a savings account. Some of you are still working on trying to create that for yourself. So I do feel like I get this energy of literally going from low income means to feeling very high valued, feeling like money is just rolling in, feeling like at any random moment you're receiving extra income, you're receiving money. I'm hearing money bonuses. For some of you, this is like if you have your own business, an uptick in sales just randomly out of nowhere. If you are offering services, I feel like someone here is like suddenly you have like a string of customers. It's coming through like that. So I do feel like I'm also seeing, like, I know I see this 8 of coins, and usually the 8 of coins is really like doing research, doing the work, but I'm really seeing you looking at your calendar to see like, listen, I'm booked. I'm booked and I got to take a look at when I'm available. You've got a lot going on for you. So if you are going through a season of slow sales and slow bookings, that is about to pick up. I'm just letting you know. Also, I'm hearing Spirit is saying, if you've got people showing interest in booking your services, whatever it is that you offer, take a deposit. Very clear. Very, very clear. Do not pencil someone into your calendar without a deposit. You need to have somebody, even if that's not something that you normally do, maybe that's just something you do for new clients, or maybe that's something that you never thought of doing. But Spirit is saying, listen, this is how you secure your clients. You have to set that up in your business to take a deposit, whether 50% off or 50% deposit to secure that date, because I feel like there will be people that express interest, and again, they don't know how to balance their money. So by the time they have that appointment with you, it's like, oh, I'm gonna have to cancel or reschedule because I overspent or something came up and things like that. They want an appointment with you, they got to secure it with a deposit. Hearing that loud and clear? I hope that you are too. This is how you are going to secure your clientele. And if they don't make their appointment, their loss, your gain, you've gotten your deposit. I'm hearing that, okay? So definitely feel, or for some of you, it may be not a deposit, but paying up front to secure their appointment. So yeah, definitely feel as though that is coming up for you, those of you that do offer business services and the like, okay? So the Knight of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. I mean, 3 male figures, very strong at the beginning of your reading. This could be people that you're dealing with, people that you're working with. I do feel like this King of Swords is some sort of a mentor, someone that you can look up to, someone that you come to for guidance. I feel like there's almost like this father and son duo here, okay? So maybe there is someone that you know, and they're a wealth of knowledge, especially when it comes to strategizing your finances, financial wealth. I'm hearing some of you are trying to look for the best possible deal when it comes to a big purchase, whatever that may be for you. Some of you, a big purchase is a piece of furniture. Others of you, a big purchase is, a car, a home, whatever that may be, right? So I do feel like, you know, you're kind of putting the feelers out, you're networking, you're asking people for advice. Where did you go? What did you do? Who did you talk to? Who helped you out with this? Can you hook me up with that person? And no, I'm not saying like you're asking for freebies. It's nothing like that. It's just like you want to make sure that you're getting the most bang for your buck. You want to make sure that you're getting the return on investment, and you want to go to the top. Basically, you want to go to the top and get the best, you know, the best case scenario for how you manage your money. I'm hearing that very clearly. So some of you are going to come into big amount of money, and it's a little scary if you've never had that kind of money, because you're like, holy cow, I don't want to burn through this. I don't want to lose this. I don't want to, like, you know, suffer a financial loss after a huge financial gain. I'm hearing 10,000 for some of you. Okay, so that may be a lot of money for some of you. That may come in clutch at this time, or because of something in the future. I'm even seeing some of you are just winning at the lottery or whatever it may be, but I am seeing a huge amount of money coming in your way. So seek the guidance of the people that you need to seek, right? If that is a financial advisor, a CPA, an attorney, you know, whatever it is, whatever path you are trying to take here. So the 10 of Coins, Page of Swords, and the Page of Wands, some of you are really just setting up some savings accounts and investment accounts for your children. This could also be that you are very young at this time. You may be in a young relationship. You and your partner are very young, and you're making more money than you ever thought possible. And, you know, what 20-year-old wouldn't want to blow tons of money, right? Some, you know, at the same time, you're like, yeah, but it could be temporary because you're young, you know? It's like you really have that in the back of your mind. I do feel like you are literally being guided by Source, by Archangel Michael, a higher spirit that's like saying, listen, we're about to bless you big time. If you think the financial constraints that you're experiencing at this time is where you're meant to be, you're wrong. You're about to find out that door to value is opening up for you. It's going to allow you to pay for the lifestyle that you have now, up level, upgrade, whatever it is that you need to do in your life, but also set money aside for your future, for your retirement, even if it's a long ways away, right? Some of you start investment accounts, some of you start savings accounts for your children. Even if you don't have any, I feel like some of you start thinking that far ahead. Like, I got to make sure that not only do I have me in the future, but I got my kids too. If I have any in the future, I got to be prepared. So a lot of financial conversations that are going on here. Some of you are really going back to school, learning something new. And again, certification in a new path or a new offering that you will be offering. And so I feel like that's really going to help you stay booked, literally. I'm hearing it clearly. So those of you that are looking to start a new business or have started a new business recently, maybe business has been slow, that is about to pick up. I'm telling you, Aries, I'm feeling it. 2 of Wands, 8 of Wands. You're going to have choices and options. For example, you offer one type of service or one type of product, but you're thinking of expanding. You've got to make that decision. Let's see where it goes. What's the best case scenario, cost effective wise? What's the best return on my income or on my investment? And bam, it comes through. Things come through very, very clearly for you. I am telling you, if you have been, you know, going through financial loss or feeling as though, you know, you're spending more than you're gaining, that is about to change. Money is coming your way a whole lot faster than you ever thought possible. I really, really love that for you, Aries. See what your angel messages are here. You have the Star card, beautiful energy. The Star card here is, you know, Aquarius energy. Again, you have a lot of air signs, so you could have Aquarius in your chart. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, or matter of fact, we are in Aquarius season at the time that I am recording this. So, you know, a lot of revelations that come through on the financial front, and really how you have your relationship with your family members and perhaps children. But this is really the card of healing after a rough time and finding the light at the end of the tunnel. Finding that path that unfolds for you doesn't have to be a struggle. This card says happy times make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Okay, I love, love, love that card for you. You have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Water here. So this is a, you know, some information that angels, spirit guides, guardian angels want you to be aware of. This is things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation and crying over spilled milk. So if you do or did suffer some tough financial losses or constraints, and you're sitting in that energy of, oh my God, I thought I would have made all that money back that I invested in my business in. I thought I would have balanced out already. I thought I would have profited already, or whatever the situation is for you. Maybe you thought you were going to have more hours at work and make more money, and it was the opposite came true. Remember what I said, don't focus on the lack, don't focus on the negatives. Start reminding yourself that you can get through this. You will get through this. Things will start opening up for you. Things will start running and moving forward. The 9 of Air. Again, another reminder. Do not sit in that negative mindset, in that lackful mindset. This is expecting the worst. Self-fulfilling prophecies and sleepless nights. Remember what I said in the beginning? How some people will be like, oh, I just know this isn't going to work out. I'm afraid to invest this much money. I just have a feeling it's going to, you know, shoot me in the foot. And that's all they focus on, rather than expecting or hoping for a return on investment, or the fact that, no, with confidence, they made this investment in themselves, in their business, in whatever it may be. A self-fulfilling prophecy is literally manifesting something out of fear, something with a negative connotation, right? Expecting the worst, fearing the worst, and then what happens, because you're so focused on it, you end up manifesting the worst, right? So that is just like your self-fulfilling prophecies of like, see, I knew that was going to happen, but then like what gives, right? What's next? If you're constantly trying to invest, but out of a place of lack and fear, then that is the mindset that you need to clear out, that you need to heal. That's lack mindset, that is scarcity mentality, and it's time for you to start softening that up in order to let go and release. So let's see, this is the money oracle for you. So I do feel that this is very money centered, but family money is what I'm hearing as well. So this could be a family business. This could be your business or a company that you work for that's very family oriented, and maybe you're feeling like things are not fair because of nepotism. And there it is. Okay, so you have the card ornaments. So extra money, mature investment, celebration, careers in retail, beauty, finishing work, and retirement. Extra money, that 10 of Pentacles, I'm telling you. The Ring, financial commitments, long-term investments, partnerships, working together, and fulfilling career. Again, if you've made a financial commitment that you're now is making you feel like there's too many constraints about it, then you're going to end up manifesting out of lack, okay? So the card of the Rose, financial relief, being content, loving care, supportive role in careers, job security, and growing. So some of you may be receiving financial relief for your business. Again, you invested a lot in your business, in your company, or whatever it may be, and you are not seeing that return coming back. And so now things feel a little tight. You're about to receive that type of financial relief. Okay, let's see. Let's pull some fortune cards and then the wisdom of the oracle. Oh, okay. I love it. I'm telling you, you are being guided. Archangel Michael is here for you, but so are your guides, your spirit guides, guardian angels. Some of you have deceased loved ones that are really showing you the way. You've got to be able to open yourself up to receiving those messages. Wow. As I said that, the talisman came through to let you know that you are destined to succeed. Do not allow the current state of financial affairs or whatever it may feel that you are in a tough place, do not allow that to be the end all be all. Okay. Consider that your jumping place, your platform to move forward. You have the card of the moon, beautiful card. You will be guided through darkness. Oh my God. And the oracle, seek wisdom and guidance from your elders. Those of you who want to do ancestral work or connect with your spirit guides, guardian angels, deceased loved ones, it's time to set up that altar. It's time to, you know, or if you have one, dust it off, clean it off, give them some offerings, talk to them, have them guide you, listen, sit there in meditative state and listen to what they are saying. They really are guiding you here. I really love this reading for you, even if you are going through some tough financial constraints. Let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has for you. You have the card of truth be told. One more. That one. Okay, that one. The tribe and by the book. Okay, so it's time to get real. It's time to be honest and come from a place of honesty. And, you know, also if you feel like someone's not being honest with you, if you feel like someone's giving you the runaround, it's time to, you know, come from a place of, listen, that's not sounding right. And I feel like it's not about accusations, but it's about softening the whole experience and saying, listen, I'm just not buying it. And it's unfortunate if it's true. It's also unfortunate if it's not. So come back to me when you want to get real about a certain situation, right? So if somebody is coming to you, leaning on you for money, career, finances, if you've already invested in something and then they start asking for more money, you're starting to wonder, okay, did this person even invest my money? Did this person even, you know, follow through? That type of thing. You start asking for evidence is what I'm hearing. However, the truth be told, I do feel that some of you are just opening up. You're opening up to love. You're opening up to the possibilities. You may be opening up to your elders, your ancestors, you know, to seek guidance. Those of you that don't do spiritual work, I do feel like you're about to start really looking into what is that all about? How do I do this? How do I connect with my ancestors? How do I, you know, speak to my guides? How do I even know my guides, right? It's taking the time to really carve that path out for yourself. The tribe here and another 8, right? So you have the 8 of wands, you have the 8 of coins, you have Archangel Michael. That's also the 8 card here. What number is this? Yeah, you have 2 4s here and you've got number 8. The tribe. The tribe is really, you know, letting you know that the people, the right people that are here for you, your soul tribe, your soul family, your soul mate, your soul friends, right? The people that understand you, that get you, will never put you in a difficult spot, will never take advantage of you. They will understand where you're coming from. They will really help guide you, even through the darkness, even through the tough times or rough patches, you know, and even if they were to have some choice words to say, I do feel like these are people that understand what you've gone through. They've been where you are right now. They've superseded. They've been successful, and they're helping you come out of the darkness. They're helping you come out of tough times. I do feel like if you don't feel like you have your tribe with you, people that relate to you, that connect with you on a soul level, that's about to come forward for you. Okay. I also feel, again, I'm having this whole like energy. I've had it throughout the entire reading of like parents and children, right? So, you know, even if you've got grown children and they're still leaning on you, I do feel like you are appreciative and grateful of the relationship that you have with your children. And then at some point, it's like you left the nest. It's because you're on your own, right? Those of you that have small children, I do feel like there is this very beautiful bonding energy, you know, to bring your children together. And I'm hearing the words tender moments. So you may be sharing some, you know, very, very strong tender moments between you and your children or in your family as a whole. Card number 11, master number 11. This is by the book. You know, sometimes if things aren't working out, remember what I said. This caught my eye here, the 8 of coins. Remember what I said. If someone is offering you something like a get-rich-quick scheme, an investment, It's time for you to do things by the book, even if you trust this person, even if this person has never led you astray, but there's just something about this idea or this offer or this opportunity. Be sure that you look at everything as a whole. Take a look at what's the natural process, the protocol of these things, doing things by the book, doing your research. I said it from the very beginning. It's time to do the research and make sure that you've got all the information that you need to bring about a prosperous and good fortune year. Okay, I do see your money picking up. If you are in a tough place right now, the money is coming in. If I told you right now that the money is coming in and it's not just enough but more than, how would that make you feel? It's time for you to focus and manifest out of that energy. That is really how you manifest the best possible outcome for yourself. Okay, so that is your reading, Aries. I wish you guys all the best. Thank you guys again for being here. Remember, the sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views gets a bonus live reading. So make sure you give it a thumbs up and turn your notifications on when you subscribe so you know when your next readings are coming out and when I go live. Your mid-month bonus reading will be love focused, and I cannot wait to see what's in store for you. Take care, you guys. Your playlist is here, whatever the reading I have for you here. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.